everyone, it's Mrs. Cole. It's so nice to see you today. Today I'm going to be reading a story called Before John Was a Jazz Giant by Carole Boston Weatherford, illustrated by John Qualls. Before John Was a Jazz Giant, a song of John Coltrane. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard ham bones knocking on Grandma's pots, Daddy strumming the ukulele, and Mama cranking the phonograph. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard steam engines whistling past, Cousin Mary giggling at jitterbugs, and Bojangles tap dancing in the picture show. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard Grandpa's Sunday sermons, Mama playing hymns for the senior choir, and the Scoutmaster's call to join a band. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard birds warbling at sunrise, the sobs of kinfolk at family funerals, and cheers as he marched in parades. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard big bands on the radio and a saxophone's soulful solo, blue notes crooning his name. Before John was a jazz giant, he picked up that horn, blew into the mouthpiece, pressed his fingers on the keys, and breathed every sound he'd ever known into a bold new song. Before John was a jazz giant, he was all ears. I hope you've enjoyed that story. Have a good day, Gators.